My name is Susanna Young. I am a director, choreographer, and performer based out of Los Angeles. I've been a part of the Hollins Theater program and department and growth of this place for the last 10 years. I started as an undergraduate, and then I got invited back to work for the undergraduate program. Then I got invited back as a guest artist for the graduate program, of which I had been flirting with off and on, doing different projects. And then I had such a positive experience last year as a guest responder or a festival director that I went, yeah, I could do this. I want to do this. Outside of this beautiful Hollins bubble, I found myself being thrown into leadership positions and without a lot of practical leadership experience. And also having this drive to make a certain kind of work, which is based in art, based with the intention of, I have something to say, I have a truth to communicate, and it could change the world. So those things are really heavy, big things that are hard to accomplish without really minutia practical things and tool sets to have. So that's what I'm doing here. I am taking script analysis, narrative theory, directing, and a collaboration class where I am learning really strong tools to help me achieve really big ideas. One of the great things about being here is I feel like I'm going back to the basics in a new way. So taking something like script analysis with Megan Gogarty, I've taken a script analysis class. Of course, I know how to read a script and tell you what this play is about. But every time I'm in Gogarty's class, I end up having these like mountain shifting epiphanies about what theater is and can do and could be, about empathy and about opportunity and about connecting as a human being to another human being. She sat down with us on one of the first weeks of class and said, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna have difficult conversations? We're gonna talk about really tough topics. How are we gonna do it as a cohort? And I think just throwing that out on the table, I went, not only is this gonna make me an incredible theater artist, being able to tackle things that the world needs to know, but I'm gonna be able to talk about hard stuff beyond theater. I'm gonna be able to walk into a room and say, let's have this conversation about the impossible. What does that roadmap even look like? And I feel like I'm getting that tool set as well as theater artist tool sets, and those two are kind of going together. It's amazing. I started working on festival last year with Jennifer Hoyt Tidwell and had a very specific type of experience with a very specific type of artist where I sat down with her during our what's called the speed dating session, and I knew right away. I was like, Jennifer and I speak the same language. We're interested in making the same art. We come from the same background. Her script is really difficult and scares me to pieces. This is what I want. And then I came in this year and I liked the script and I sat down with somebody and I went, we make work in totally different ways and are radically different human beings, and we're still fighting for the same goal, and it's gonna push me and it's gonna be great. And so I'm having these two opposite experiences with two different people that make works completely differently. And what does that mean for me as an artist to be able to do both is really valuable. And so when you go in front of something like the festival responders, where last year I'm like, ooh, I got all this feedback about being able to work this way. And this year I'm not in my comfort zone. What is that feedback gonna look like? it's only going to make me grow. And I don't know what it's going to look like yet, but I'm excited to find out. Being here, I am running across a lot of people who are reconnecting with what drew them to theater and what they find important. That is a common thing I keep hearing among artists here, that we need to be reminded of why we're doing this, and take that and how do you move forward into the world. So if that sounds like something you need, this is for you. And it's also super practical and fun and feels like boot camp and summer camp. Like, who wouldn't want that?